Okay, so let's talk about these guys right here. These are the Sony WF-1000XM4s. As you can see, they are wireless headphones, and there's a lot of competition when it comes to wireless headphones. Now, if you know me, I am not a Sony fan. I am a Sony hater, but I have to admit that Sony has some of the best products. Whether it comes to cameras or headphones, they kind of beat out all the competition. Now, that being said, I have had and tried multiple different wireless headphones. Here I have the Bose Quiet Comfort 2s. Here I have the AirPods that I've had the Pros since the day they came out. I have some Jabra headphones right here as well. And when it comes to all these headphones that I've tried, I've had the Sennheisers as well. Sony really is the best option. So I'm going to let you know why the Sony WF-1000XM4s are the best headphones you can buy right now. Back in the day, we didn't have all these features. I remember when Bluetooth headphones first came out, there was no app, there was no customization. You just hope they work, and if they disconnected, they sucked. You had to live with those issues. Sony's really come a long way when it comes to wireless headphones in general, and they beat out the competition on a lot of different fronts. But the main thing I want to talk about is reliability. It doesn't matter what size drivers you have, how good your noise cancellation is. None of that matters if the buds don't work well. And Sony has an amazing app and amazing reliability when it comes to connectivity. Not only are they kings of connectivity, I haven't had any issues with this dropping out. The multi-point works very well. They also are feature rich. And what I mean by that is that they do noise canceling very well. They do their aware mode very well twice. They excel in those things because Sony's been around for such a long time. They do an amazing job. Now, like I said, I've had the Sennheisers, I've had the Bose, I've had the AirPods. If you're an Apple person, which I am, I mean, I have a MacBook here, I have an iPhone, an iPad, HomePods, you name it, I have Apple stuff. I love Apple stuff. The AirPods are the best options for somebody who wants to use their stuff with Apple devices. Hands down, there's no question about that. But if you want something that has better sound, more customization, and works well, Sony's the way to go. Sony beats out their biggest competitor, which in my opinion would be Bose, simply based off of those two first things that I said. The connectivity, the Bose stopped working. They cut out, they have issues, the multi-point doesn't exist. Second thing is the actual aware mode and transparency mode. The Bose ones, which is their biggest competitor, the Bose one sucks. There is no off mode. The aware mode is not adaptive. So if you hear loud sounds, like there's drilling going on right now, or there's like subway noises in New York City, and I tested these heavily, they don't respond well. They kind of make your ears go crazy. The headphones just mess up. The noise canceling is amazing in the Bose. The Bose does have that top tier category noise canceling, but I don't think that it's better than and noticeably better than the Sonys, especially if you have the right fit tips. Sony is unrivaled. The app is really great. It's really intuitive. It's easy to use. You can custom EQ it. Case also against Bose, their biggest competitor. The case has wireless charging, which is amazing. It's USB-C powered, which is amazing. Bose doesn't have wireless charging, which is nuts. Sennheiser is also a big competitor to them, but realistically, I don't like the Sennheisers for the simple fact that their transparency mode has a white noise on top of it. It's like layered over, and that's super frustrating because when I have transparency mode, I need transparency mode to give me the correct amount of detail if I'm running through the streets or I'm having a conversation, and I don't need the fake white noise. This one does an amazing job at that. Sennheiser does have a wireless case, which is charging based, but the Sennheiser have a cloth case, which, I mean, this case isn't great. It's like very plasticky, but I don't like the cloth case. It's also bigger and chunkier. I would never take that on a run. I run here in New York City, which is super important to me. These are nice and compact. I can take the case for a run. That being said, the Sonys have one big drawback, and that's the size of the buds. The sides of the buds are a little too big. Now, let me preface this. Everybody's ear is different and everybody has different experiences. And this is me after using this product for 30 days. So 30 days of heavy testing. The buds do get uncomfortable. They get uncomfortable to use after a prolonged period of time. I have small ears, and even then, I still found a way to make these work for me. You just have to get the right tips. Some people get spin tips. I had some Jabra tips left over from a different purchase, and I put them on here. The buds are big, and when it comes to bud size, Sony is working on it. Drop the Link Bud S, which has a smaller footprint, so they are going to come out with a newer version that has better fit in your ear. But for the average person with normal size ears, they're probably not going to be a problem. The Sonys are great. They're also the most stylish too. Sony has the best style of buds, in my opinion. They're black, they're sleek. That little copper accent really does give you a little bit more premium feeling on the actual AirPods versus the Sennheiser ones. The Bose ones are okay. I love the Bose fit. The Bose fit is great, but they don't look that cool. Like, I'm not walking down the street and thinking I'm the coolest guy in the world. With these, people are like, oh, what's in his ear? You know, like, there is sex appeal to these buds. So yeah, the Sony WF-1000XM4 Mark IVs, even though the name's not sexy, the earbuds are sexy. And that's why I still have them. That being said, I have run in these headphones. They held up. I wouldn't run with these all the time just because, again, like I said, they're not the most comfortable headphones. And if I'm running obviously uphill, downhill, New York City, and you want something more lightweight. But you can use these for running and for the gym if you're lifting. They stay in your ears surprisingly well for their size. So again, just a disclaimer, this is not the end all and be all. My opinion is not the last thing you should watch, but to save yourself time, money, and energy, if you have normal size ears and you want amazing USB-C wireless charging, great ANC, great hear through mode, a great app experience, and no headaches when it comes to a product, get the Sony WFMs. That's it. That's my 30-day review. And stay tuned, because as much as I love these headphones, like I said, they're not the best solution for me because I run and I want something that's more versatile. I'll probably do a raffle. I haven't decided yet. I'll put the link in this video, but I'm going to raffle these off. So they're pretty much, I've only used them for 30 days. They're clean. They're brand new. I'm going to put a link in a raffle some way, somehow down in the description. So as long as you guys like, comment, subscribe, and then click the link for the raffle, somebody can win these headphones, because I'm definitely gonna upgrade to the new versions when they drop. So if somebody else who can get use out of these and they don't become e-waste wants them, so be it. You know, it's the best I can do, or the least I can do, or it's the nicest thing I can do. So if you want to pair these, which, like I said, they're the best headphone that you can get right now in terms of all those usability things that I said earlier, follow the instructions below, and I'll see you next time.